Hello, I am Jifa Emily Amengo Lamisi, and I have been the founder and served as creative director for Lamisi GH. I welcome you again to this series titled The Qualities of an Entrepreneur. And today's topic is the topic of flexibility and evolution or evolving with time. A classic illustration that I can give to this topic is about, for instance, when a child is born, the child lies down and then starts crawling, gets up, makes baby steps, eventually grows, increases their steps, and then makes giant steps and starts running. So this is a classic example of what entrepreneurship journey is. For instance, exactly being when you are precisely when you are self-employed. It starts with the vision that I talked about in the previous videos, and also this vision is the baby that you are bringing out. So you birth this vision and then you bring it out into fruition. Then you evolve, you start working at it, the vision grows, and then eventually it turns into something very tangible. A classic example also can be, let's say, in a case of sewing. When it started, we used to use thread and needle to sew, and then hand machines comes in, and then evolving into using industrial sewing machines, and then we moved on to highly technological ways of making clothing, and now the whole aspect of sustainability and industrialization comes into the picture. This is growth and this is evolution. Another aspect of flexibility or evolution here is that when you are an entrepreneur, the quality of being flexible is very important because it helps with the growth of your business. So let's say if you have to be the one who is doing the cleaning, you have to be the janitor, you have to do it because it is you. You are the one who is birthing the business. It should not be too big for you to do. Even if you have someone in the picture who is helping you to do this, I think it is also good that you would be able to serve in all these capacities. This is just like the basic of it. In another way, if you have to be the one to do the marketing, you have to be able to know the assets, all these aspects of being maybe like the marketer, know little bits and pieces of the various departments, at least of your business. So this is what will also help and propel the business to grow. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, if you're a fashion designer, you don't necessarily learn how to sew and all that. But I can tell you emphatically that is not exactly the case, because there are so many situations that fashion designers who do not even know how to sew have been disappointed by their apprentices or even the workers that they work with. So if this happens, what do? And then you have so much on you, or you have a deadline to meet and a client to serve. What do? So this is very important, that even before we get into the field, the basics of sewing, we should know about how to sew. I'm talking to fashion designers here because this is the area that I'm very passionate about as well. So it is very important that we know the craft of sewing, so that even when times do not favor us, or when people do not favor us, we will be able to save the situation and save the day. Another way of evolving with time is also educating ourselves, learning about the business, because usually as creatives, our circumstances usually do not allow us to have the business aspect of it. However, if we are able and the situation or the circumstance permits us to learn about the business aspect of it, it helps with the evolution and getting to know more about the business and not just the creative aspect of it. Yes, and another thing is that in terms of being evolving, if you have to even be the model, because at a point maybe you may not even be able to hire models to model for you due to one or two reasons, especially when you are a beginner. When I was a budding entrepreneur, even till now, I still model my own clothes. How do we model our own clothes? By wearing them ourselves, because you have to believe in what you have produced. Another way of evolving is also sharing your skill and your ideas and teaching people also how to sew, because at the end of the day your business should also be useful to the society, and as you are sharing, you are expanding your horizon and then making the world a better place for everyone and making the business sustainable, not just for yourself but for the society in general. I'm very passionate about this topic and it really excites me, and unfortunately I'd have to bring this to a close. I have enjoyed discussing this topic and I hope you have also enjoyed watching it. I'd definitely love to hear from you. Okay, take care and see you next time. Bye.